5. This lesson's something you can do with Year 1, and it's the starting point for a series of little lessons that I have done with Year 1 children previously, all about measures, comparing different lengths, different kinds of measures, building up to actually measuring in centimetres, comparing those and actually making something useful out of them. So this is based around building like a model town, and here you can see an example building that you would end up with that you'll then use for other projects further along the line. Very straightforward to make. It's just a cereal box, don't know if you can see that, but that's just turned inside out, and then you're just going to glue down. So literally all you need for this project is empty boxes, cereal boxes, or you could just use card and make a net for something. You're just going to glue down each section of the box so that you kind of seal off. So you've got like the roof of it there and you're building. Then you can ask children to make all the features of the house based around some different properties that they're going to have. So it doesn't have to just be houses, you can have different sort of towers, buildings, all kinds of things out of the different sizes. So they would be able to compare, for example, the fact that one building here is taller than the other. It might be wider than the other, and they can put them side by side to compare, or you can build up to them actually using different measuring equipment to decide which one is bigger or which one is smaller. Use all that kind of comparative language. And what I've done here is I've set in place some rules for my building. So every window that I have in every property in my town, so I'll explain how I did this when I did this with a class. I had someone come in wearing the hard hat, had the builder's equipment and things with them, and said they wanted to create a model for a town, like a sort of prototype for a town that was going to be built. They needed a model making to show how things would look in this town. And they had set rules in place, so all of the windows had to be certain measurements, all of the doors had to be certain measurements. In this case, every window in my building is 5 centimetres by 5 centimetres. All doors have to be wider than the windows, and all doors have to be twice as tall as any window. So here I have a 10 centimetre tall door that is 6 centimetres wide, and every window is 5 centimetres by 5 centimetres. You can either use centimetres as your measurement, or if you're using non-standard measures, you could have something for them to compare it to. So as an example, you could already have a window cut out, then tell children they're going to make all the doors must be wider than the windows, and all the doors must be twice as tall. So if you have a look, you'll be able to see, hopefully with this not so great ruler to bookmark, that this window is 5 centimetres tall, and this door children are going to be able to compare is 10 centimetres, but alternatively, if they're not using centimetres, they could just compare the actual windows. So if you've got some of these cut out, you could stack up 2 of the windows and see that it is literally twice the size of the windows. So it's taller because it's double the height of a window, and it's slightly wider, it's actually 6 centimetres wide. From that, you can then start asking children when they make their own houses or their own buildings to have windows that are all the same size, and they can do that by comparing, or they can do it by actually measuring out before they cut out the windows. Then the same with the doors, they can do it by just comparing to the existing one or by measuring as they go. What I'm going to do is in the comments on this live video, if you're watching it on Facebook, I'm going to put some pictures of the model town that the children in my class actually built, along with some of the town plans that they drew up and the scale of the project that we actually did. If you're watching this on YouTube later on, because this is going to go over onto YouTube, there'll be a document that accompanies this that you can download from the Classroom Secrets website as part of the timetable that will include instructions for building a model town. Wednesday. On Wednesday, I'm going to be filming another live, but I'm going to show you a few more buildings in place that are actually going to be the starting of our town built up, and hopefully you'll be able to see how you would then compare and use these with your own children at home. Thanks for watching.